What's up, everyone? We're here again with our first episode, season 1. We're here with 𝗶𝗀𝐀 and Papi J Fresh. Ya lo saben.
Ellos tan claro.
Yo creo que sí,
Ellos tan claro ya.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's good, my boy?
How you
How's
doing, Papi J?
everything?
Que lo que tú sabes a ti,
bien,
mamá,
papi?
brother. Un placer.
Ya lo sabes. ¿Cómo estamos, Poli? ¿Cómo está todo?
Chilling, bro, aquí. Cansado, trabajando siempre.
Imagínate, bro. Bueno, esta es tu gorra. This is your hat, bro, right?
Yeah.
Bueno, cuéntame eso, bro. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, bro. I've been able to, I make all these in the crib, bro. Like, literally from the sala of the crib, make all of these 𝗏𝗏 hat, put my own touch to it, and do my best to get it out to the masses.
And how's that going?
It's going great, bro.
That's going.
Honestly, I've been able to do a lot of cool stuff with it.
Sounds great, but I think that's fine.
Eso es de él. That's his.
I think that's fine, bro.
That's yours?
That's fine. Let me just put it on because I'm not broke. Thanks, man. Anyways, so I mean, and this is your designer, right?
Nah, it's my artist.
Oh, artist. There you go. So how
Y
is that
yo
going,
parezco
Papi J?
como que yo diseño ropa. Ah, no, me design ropa.
Ah, ya.
Ese es mi artista.
Oh, ya.
Artista de 𝗶𝗀𝐀.
Bueno, ¿y cómo ustedes se conocieron?
No, tenemos muchos amigos mutuales. Nosotros, yo creo, por Mike Talks. Mike Talks fue que yo lo conocí por un pana mío que se llama Rey de la City. Y después de ahí nos volvimos más juntos con Mike Talks y cosas así. Vaina. Yo no sé si tú sabes qué es Mike Talks. Él hace TikTok y de todo.
I think
así.
so, yeah. Yo creo que sí lo he escuchado.
Yeah.
Sí lo he escuchado, bro.
Pero así fue que nos conocimos.
Pan seguidores.
Y jugando
Bacanísimo.
Fortnite. ¿Cuánto tiempo tienen las gorras, man?
Ya yo tengo como 5 años haciendo la gorra.
Diablo. Bueno, yo, like, recently I've seen, like, all these hats. You got 𝗵𝐵𝐴, you got 𝐴𝐴, right? You have, I mean, a bunch of Spanish singers, obviously, and as well, I see you've been with American artists, right? I mean, how did this product, right, get to the hands of these artists?
So pretty much, bro, my whole goal from the beginning of starting my hat brand was getting celebs and artists, just because I know that having that, if you see your favorite artist wearing that hat, you're going to want to cop.
Obviously, yeah.
That's just how it goes. So pretty much that was my whole goal. And honestly, I have my ways of getting around it, getting to the artist. I know like hitting them direct doesn't work. So I have my ways of getting around it, but 2 months into making hats, I have Rick Ross in the hats. And then a couple months after that, I got 𝐴𝐴 and stuff like that. So
I've seen you were with Rick Ross, I saw, right? And as well, so I think you were, with I think it was an after party or something.
Yeah.
Nightclub and starting in the back. Rick Ross, he had the hat and everything. How did you get with Rick Ross? How did that happen?
To be honest, bro,
because I can't even get close to Rick Ross. I can't even get close to him.
I just hit up mad different people that were around him. So I tried hitting him up, didn't work. I tried hitting up his manager, didn't work. So then it was around like Christmas time and he posted a picture in the stairs with all his kids. Yeah. And I hit up every single one of the kids. It didn't matter if there was, every single one, his wife, everyone, nothing. So I'm like, how am I gonna get to this man, bro? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to his following and let me type in MMG. Yeah. Someone gotta pop up. And I just went down the list and one of them ended up being his road manager, my boy Jeter, and he just put me on, bro. He was like, yeah, let's do it. Just send me my hats.
How many hats did you sell to him?
I gave him probably like 8 hats, I'm not gonna lie. He was there every single day wearing those hats though. Every single day.
What has been like your biggest sale that you've had? Like with an artist, American or even Spanish, I'll say.
Biggest sale, probably be like when I do stuff with 𝗚𝐴.
With who?
𝗚𝐴.
With 𝗚𝐴, right?
Yeah,
How did you meet 𝗚𝐴? How did that go with him?
So I know another artist named 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀, and they had a music video together. So I did everything that I had to do to get there. Literally chased them around the whole entire city. Finally, at the end of the day, get to the hotel, and then boom, I get in front of him. I had like a whole box of hats. He's going through them. Then boom, he goes like, saca una moña. ¿Cuánto te debo? ¿Cuántos son? Son a 100. ¿Cuánto es? And right there, I made the executive decision to be like, no, tú no me debes nada, esos son tuyos. Yo lo que quiero es trabajar contigo.
Se lo regaló.
Yo lo que quiero es trabajar contigo.
Buscar los cuartos.
¿Seguro? Ok. Takes out his phone. Dígalo, ¿cuál es el nombre? Boom, 𝗶𝗀𝐀, la mejor gorra de la ciudad. Boom, boom, boom. Etiquétate tú mismo. I'm here like, I'm like, boom. I go and I tag myself, bro. In a day, I got like 4K followers.
Sheesh.
Just being on the story. And then from there, bro, he would wear it every single day. And then a couple weeks later, he had hit me up mad randomly at like 3 in the morning. He had all the hats on his kitchen table.
Damn.
And he was like, well, a mí me gustan esa gorra. Uf. Los parchos, me gustan. Los diamantes.
Me gusta.
Me gusta. Dice, ¿tú sabes qué? Necesito 30 gorras, todo tipo de colores. Y cuando tú terminas, tú me avisas. Hangs up on me. I'm like, alright.
What's his phrase again? Criminal the best, right?
Yo, el animal de criminal the best. Yo.
Con el alfa, papi.
30
Lo más
gorras. And I'm like, yo, bro. Does he think I'm gonna give him these? Is he copping these?
Yeah.
I had no idea, but I made sure, boom. I went out next day, bought all the hats. Got all of them. He wanted his name on all of them. Get his name stitched on every single one of the hats. Every single one of the 30 hats. Then I put rhinestones. I put a whole bunch of different stuff. And then I called him. And it was probably like a Friday night. And I'm like, yo, maestro, yo terminé la gorra. And then he was like, okay, ¿qué tú vas a hacer el lunes? I'm like, nada. ¿Tú tienes pasaporte? I'm like, claro. Blah. Blah. Coge el número de él. Boom. Send everything. Then cops me the flight to go bring him the 30 hats. So then I fly over to DR, bring him the 30. He's bugging out. He's putting all of them on. He's like, the next one be like, blah, Colo Valencia. So he's just bugging out. So that was because that first time that I was like, no, tú no me debes nada, esos son
Pero
tuyos.
acá, manito, tú vas a durar la noche entera hablando inglés, hablas
Eso es lo que yo
español,
digo,
no ando
ahorita,
pequeño
porque
inglés,
como que
bro.
Lleva todo el rato hablando.
El loco anda
Ese
pisa.
translator mío.
Todo el día.
Yo lo
¿Qué
que
yo dije?
escucho
¿Qué
fue,
yo dije?
tú dijiste herbs and sprouts, herbs and sprouts y tiene de earth. Eso fue lo que yo escuché. Y él, que le compró la gorra, él anda trucho, yo no entendí nada.
Tú eres translator.
Pero que yo no entendí nada de eso.
¿Y cómo así decidiste este tipo de diseño? ¿Por qué?
En verdad eso fue... para el concierto de 𝗏𝗏𝗃, ellos me mandaron el jaqueta que Navi se iba a poner, la azul, con los diamantes.
Claro.
So I was like, alright, but compré la gorra azul, and then bro, I mean, this is something I did before.
Ya.
No es algo nuevo. Pero con los diamantes en adelante, con este tipo de gorra, that was like some different shit. That viral, bro.
¿Con quién? 𝗏𝗏𝗃.
No, con Nabil.
Con
Y después
Nabil.
con 𝗏𝗏𝗃 también.
Después con 𝗏𝗏𝗃. ¿Qué tal te fue con 𝗏𝗏𝗃? Vi que ahorita estabas...
Estaba lleno en el edificio.
¿Y qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue allá con él?
No, me fue bien, bro. En verdad, yo fui para allá joseando, para traerle gorras diferentes. Me dio gorras de los 2028, le puse los diamantes, todo eso, tú sabes.
Vi que he gave you como un shout out, te digo, right? Poland Caps dice. 𝗏𝗏𝗃.
Navi goes, ¿y por qué brilla esa gorra? He goes, porque me lo hizo Poland Caps.
Se buscó unos cuartos feos, el loco.
Ya.
Te buscaste, tú eres un tiguerón.
Tú sabes.
Y no me ha dado ni uno, el loco.
Ninguno.
Ni uno me ha dado.
Eso viene.
Eso es.
Estamos esperando el cheque de YouTube.
Oye, también vi que al igual con 𝗏𝗵𝗲𝗀, ¿correcto?
Yeah,
Yo creo que
𝗏𝗵𝗲𝗀,
𝗏𝗵𝗲𝗀 siempre anda con este tipo de gorra.
Yeah,
Solo
yeah.
con Poland Caps.
Yeah. Eso es lo único que él se pone, no cap, bro.
Y-
Ese pana mío full. Él es heavy, bro.
Y
Super
también lo viste
humilde.
allá en la República, también lo
Oh, yeah.
¿Y cuántas gorras le vendiste?
Habían como 20 y pico por ahí.
Diablo. Pero veo que él también cuando estaba aquí, veo...
No, cuando él viene para acá, yo siempre le pongo todo, el flow, yo le ayudo con todo, con la camiseta, de todos los tenis, yo le compro los tenis. Él encuentra unos tenis y él me dice, bro, póngame la gorra, de una vez.
De una.
Yeah.
Todo el outfit tiene que
No,
marchar.
yo soy Google. Para él.
Él es
Mínimo,
Google.
yo soy Google.
Él es
Me manda
Google.
los tenis, ¿sabes? Tú sabes, ese es mío. Boom, 3 seconds later. ¿Lo compraste ya? Entonces,
De una.
no, de una, yo sé para mí.
El loco mío una boutique, él. Él es la boutique, Poland's boutique. Digo eso.
Tienes gorras, obviously it's unisex, right? All of them is unisex,
All of-
right?
all of them.
I mean, is there any like point on in your future that you plan to do? I mean, right, you have these hats, you have as well
The
wide
fitters,
ones,
yeah, the fitters.
right? Like, are you planning to do other styles as well? Or
Yeah,
just stick to these?
I dabble with what the people's wearing, bro.
Yeah,
And like what I generally like. And if I
Definitely.
wouldn't wear it, I wouldn't make it.
obviously.
So it's more so like something like that. But I'm gonna try to dabble more. I'll be doing beanies. I'll be doing bucket hats. I'm gonna do
Beanies, I haven't seen
more
those yet.
clothing.
Gotta bring those out.
Yeah, I'll be
You gotta
doing
bring
a
out
little
the
bit of
beanies
everything.
right now.
No,
Have
yo
you seen the
creo.
beanies?
El 𝗬𝗵𝗲 tiene un beanie que el.
I haven't seen
loco
the
mío.
beanies yet.
Quiero un beanie,
Look,
pero
this
que
one
ya.
right here.
Oh, you mean these type of beanies?
No,
I thought you were
no.
talking about the,
No, the other beanies.
right, the one with the little ball
No,
on top?
these.
Which ones? Yeah, this guy's just playing around with me, bro.
No, without the ball on the top.
Without the ball?
Yeah, regular beanie.
Gotcha. And how, I mean, your hats like this, like, how are the prices ranging?
So
Nice
these, well, not this one. This one, that one's on my website is 80.
80.
Yeah.
¿Y cuál es la diferencia entre?
Oh no, esta.
Yeah, well, like, what's the difference? Like, his hat's like mine. Like, ¿cuál es la diferencia aquí?
Nah, esas dos son lo mismo, pero esta, ese one on one.
Ese bobo.
Nah, esta me duró como 2 horas, bro. Con todos esos mini diamantes.
¿Cuánto vale una gorra así?
150 mínimo.
Y cuidado sin más. Si tú eres artista, diga que tú tienes eso, tienes que pasar tus tujones.
Tus
Tus
tujones.
tujones.
Ya,
Si tú
oye.
no tienes tus tujones, no le estés tirando de que el loco, de que que tampoco es gratis.
Mucho dinero, man. Damn, bro.
Eso no es nada, porque los artistas se compran
Digo,
vainas,
unos tenis de
unos tenis de que
500.
1500 y un polo cheque. Se te cae una agua, ya está bobo, ya tú estás bobo, son $2000. Di que Dior, déjate caer un chin de mancha ya.
Gone.
Eso no es Dior.
¿Dónde vendes tu gorra? ¿Alguna tienda? Vi también que
So-
tuviste un lanzamiento en República también allá.
Yeah. Allá yo lo tengo en una tienda en Santiago que se llama 𝗬𝗵𝗀. Super fire. Ellos tienen todos los estilos como allá, de aquí, de Nueva York, pero lo tienen allá. También yo vendo la gorra mía en una tienda que se llama Hyper.
¿Ya?
Toda la tienda de 𝐿 también con Buddha Sneakers, el loco
Buddha
mío.
Sneakers.
Digital.
Digital. El loco mío. Y
Ya.
también en una tienda en LA que se llama 𝗵𝗲𝗃.
Oh, en LA estás.
Yeah.
Yeah.
En el Beverly Center.
Beverly Hills Center.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is, but
Me neither, bro,
I
until I
guess
went.
it's good. I don't
Nah,
know. I really don't know. But anyways, do you plan like later on from here, from 5-10 years, I'll say, probably have your own store, right, and sell your own products there?
100%. My goal right now isn't necessarily to have a store, just more space.
Yeah.
Because everything is really online, so I would rather have the space. I'll be able to make way more hats and do stuff like that, and I feel like that would benefit me more. But eventually, of course, I would love to have stores and stuff that I love shit like 𝗬𝗏 and all those things like that, how they drop and change the front and all of that. That's like what I love. I love clothing. But the hats is the way that I was able to kick the door in, so we're running with that so I could keep dropping stuff.
Gotcha. Last question. I mean, who would you say is your biggest competition?
Biggest competition?
Right? Because we
I
all
don't
have
have none.
competition, right?
I don't
Or
have none.
You don't compete with no one.
I compete with nobody.
Con nadie.
bro.
No, como que no, él tiene una competencia.
Yo no
Pero
tengo.
Tú tienes una competencia,
Yo
mamá.
no
bien.
tengo.
Aunque tú no lo creas. Tú te levantas, vas para el baño, cuando te vayas a cepillar, mírate en el espejo. Y tu única competencia eres tú, my brother. Tú sabes, my brother, tú tienes una competencia, eres tú mismo.
Tú mismo.
No,
tú
papi.
mismo, my brother.
No te compares con nadie. Bueno, mi gente, vamos a ver todas las gorras que tienen por la Camps. Ya lo saben.
Vamos a ver.
Bueno, mi gente, aquí estamos con las gorras de Pollen Caps. Bueno, explícame, ¿qué es lo que tienes aquí?
Aquí tenemos un par de gorras diferentes. Tenemos unos que son uno de uno que yo vendo en el website mío. Yeah.
Qué duro. Y de estas, ¿cuál es la más popular de todas?
La más popular tiene que ser esta negra, como esa. Esta yo vendo todos los días. También esa es la misma que yo hice para Nabil. También 𝗬𝗏 tiene esa gorra.
𝗬𝗏.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, sí, verdad. Yo creo que sí había visto el video con BL, ¿correcto? Con BL que salió
El de
con uno.
con
¿Cuál? Él salió
BL,
con BL con uno, pero como cafecito, ¿verdad?
y el cafecito con el logo así.
Correcto.
De un pana mío que se llama Upside Down Shop. So, él me dio la gorra, yo le puse los diamantes, se los di a Ozuna también. Esa gorra él lo tienen en el video con Yaisel.
Con 𝐤𝐴Z.
Yeah.
Correcto, correcto. Bueno, de aquí explícame, bueno, tú la diseñas correcto tú mismo y haces todo eso, ¿verdad? Veo que viene de N40, the new era N40.
Yeah, that's the style.
That's the style, right?
The
So
940.
You buy the hat separately, you design them?
Yeah,
How does it work?
I'll buy different colors, different designs that I like, and then I'll put my touch to it. Add patches, add rhinestones.
What would you say is what was your first hat that you made that made you be like, you know what, I want to continue this?
So the first hat that I made, I honestly I was in a Michael's. I was with a friend that getting something for a class, and they were taking forever, went through the aisles, and I found patches. And it kind of was something that I already seen. This is like right after, like around like the end of COVID. Then I copped some of the patches that day, and I ironed it on my hat. I was like, yo, this is fire. It was a Yankee hat, and I put like some butterflies on the back.
Yeah.
And then I posted on the gram. Everyone was like, yo, where you got that? Where's that? Where's that from? And I was like,
Pulling Cap made?
no, I didn't even have no name, no nothing. I was just like, I made it. Like, I'll let you know. And like, yo, I want to cop. I'm like, I bet. So I went to the mall, copped a couple hats, and then I started like that. And I was like, let me make an IG. I made an IG, and then that same day I probably got like 100 followers, and I was like, all right. I was like, I'm about to.
So you started getting into more of it.
Yeah. Then
right?
like I told you, like I just was like, I need to get the artists in the hats.
How many hats, like? Because I see you, like you told me, right? You sell to all these artists. So like, how many hats do you like make a day? Like, did they just call you like, yo, I need 30 hats?
Well, those are like random.
That
That's either like they either hit me up, or I'm paying attention to when they're coming into town, and then I'll hit them up like, yo, I know you're coming into town. You need anything? Yo, if there's a concert, be like, yo, there's a concert coming up. You need anything for the concert? And then they'll kind of tell me from there. But I'm making hats every single day because I have my orders, and then as well as people like that, then I have the stores that I sell my hats at. I always have to restock and whatnot.
Gotcha. Which one would you say is like your most favorite hat that you have out there?
My most favorite
Your
hat?
most favorite one, right? 'Cause
Besides
you have to have one.
the one.
Besides the one you have on.
Yeah,
right?
besides that
the
one.
one you have on. Because I don't see that one here. Because you said that's one, right? All right. Which one would you say?
This one's pretty tough. This one, like with the flame.
With the flames. How much is that one running for?
This one's 80.
80, gotcha. All of them are 80, or?
Yeah. All of them are 80.
Right?
But I'm not gonna lie, it really is this one, because this one I just made it to go with everything.
Yeah.
And I never would have thought that it would be
everything.
that plain one that would go viral like that. Like I sell this one every single day.
Gotcha. I mean, you have how many hats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 hats. I mean, I see as well that when you go to these places, right? I think it was last week. I think you had posted you were in this competition of hats, right? That you go, you show your hats, you show your products. Like what?
So that's like there's like a bunch of different vendors and stuff, and there's not really a lot of people that do what I do. There's a couple other people, but it's more so like the connections that I have, who I'm putting the product on as well. Yeah. And then just like I do a lot of these random, bro. Like a lot of these that are like that one of ones. It's like I have a show coming up and I need to make a whole bunch, and a lot of these I honestly just make them off the fly. Like I'll just grab. I have a bunch of patches, bro, and I'll just go out, grab the hat, be like, and I'll be like, I ask my girl, babe, what you think? Ma, what you think? Nah. So I'll just do it like that, bro. It really be random. And those end up being the ones that people be like, yo, this is crazy. And it'd be like, that'd be the one that I made at 5 in the morning, trying to finish up. Last one, like, let me make one more. That'd be like the first one. So I'm like, nah, this one is crazy. I love this bee. Yeah. It'd be shit like that, bro.
I mean, again, right? Just looking at all these, I mean, I've seen these hats on so many people's heads already, right? I mean, artists and all that. Let's talk about, I mean, to get this, was it easy? Was it easy to get to this point where you are now? Explain me some of your journey of how did that work for you?
At least for me, I could say like people see my Instagram, see like the pictures with artists and things like that, and think that like I got it like that, or that I'm rich now because I'm making this guy's hat. They gotta be flying you out, and it's really not like that. And then it's like no one sees the behind the scenes. They'll just see the picture I posted.
Definitely, yeah.
They'll see a picture of me like this with Ozuna, right? And they'll be like, yo, mira Polanca con Ozuna. Yo, he's chilling. Yo, he gotta be. Bro, but what you don't know is that that's at 6:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
And we just getting to the studio. Me and Jay will be there sleeping in the car all day. We'll be there for 5 hours outside the studio. They told us they was Ozuna, Papi Ye.
Who's Papi J?
I don't know, some kid.
Oh, that guy over there?
Some dude over there.
And we
But
continue.
bro,
we continue.
we'll be there in real life. They'll be like, yo, tienen que estar en el estudio a las 2. Bro, we'll be there at 1. And they wouldn't get there till 4:35.
Yeah.
Ya a esa hora nosotros estamos así. All my pictures like that. But so everyone, like I said, they'll just see the picture and not know any of the work that I had to put behind it. Following somebody for months, trying to get to them, hitting up the people around them. Oh, when you're coming into town, 'cause that's also one thing. When I'm meeting artists like that, those Sunas, a thing like that, I could send anything to anybody.
Yeah.
You could somehow, you're gonna find the barber, the stylist, whatever, and you could send them stuff. They got PO boxes and all of that, but I don't really like doing that. I like
Face to face.
being, even if I send you something before, just because I couldn't get to you, I want to give you that hat. So like that same hat that you've been wearing all the time, you're gonna be like, you just associate it with me.
Yeah.
We don't even have to talk. I'm just in the same room with you. Then the next time is, yo, and it's so much easier that way.
Right now, you just said that. I remember that you were with 𝗏𝐻, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For example, like my video with 𝗏𝐻, you would think people were commenting like, yo, he not even paying attention to him. Yo, he don't even care. But in reality, that's the first time me and him ever interacted.
Yeah.
That's the first time me and him ever see each other. I got put on from his cameraman, and they brought me upstairs, and I was able to have that 3 seconds. Like literally, he cleared out the room real quick. He was like, pull up. And me, that interaction with him, that's my first interaction. They threw me into the room. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, my name is Randy. I do this and this. And 5 seconds, just like that. You have to be ready in those seconds. Like,
definitely.
It'd be crazy because like I live for those moments like that.
Definitely.
That fast, bro. I could sit with you over there, and I'm gonna be shy and shit like that with the cameras. I'll be like that, bro.
How did you feel in that moment? I mean, I'm asking, right? Like before and after, right? You're talking about 𝗏𝐻, right? One of the biggest streamers
It's different
out there,
because
right?
I really would watch his videos prior.
Yeah.
Not like I'm just watching I real life would watch his videos prior from when they were on Facebook and all the funny things that he'll do, like acting like Lil Uzi and shit like that, and then like the really early AMP videos. I would watch that stuff. I was in college. I would have that playing there while we chilling or whatnot. So like seeing his growth and then being able to get next to someone like that, shit is tough, bro. Cause I real life make this in the living room, bro. No exaggeration, no cap. Like I'm literally table in the living room, all my supplies out. My mom bugging out. And I'm just like, I gotta finish these ass, mom. I got this event tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm really whipping those up in the crib. Like I do everything completely by myself. I have 5 years doing it. It's just
it's a process.
No help. It's a process. It's like there's so much that goes into the back end of the stuff that I'm able to finally put on the gram. Like
there you go.
A lot of those times I don't even get stuff that's worthy for me to even post. I don't get a picture, but I could be in the studio with them the whole night.
Definitely.
Cause like you also really gotta know how to read the room in those situations. You know, you can't just be like, yo, what's up, bro? Also, I'm trying to get this to you. Yeah. Before young me, when I first was starting, I would bring you all of these. Yo, I got these for you. You're gonna be like, all right, but there's a 50-50 chance that you actually look through them and you fuck with them and you wear it. The other is like 25% chance that you just wear it because somebody gave it to you. And then there's the other chance that they just dish it off to their mans.
That's it.
That's happened to me so many times. I give you that hat and then I see it on your mans.
Bueno, cabe decir que hay gente, al igual artistas, que se ponen las gorras tuyas, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y los nombraste. Tienes Ozuna, tienes 𝗏𝗵𝗲𝗀, tienes 𝗏𝗏, muchos artistas. ¿Podrías nombrar, bueno, te pregunto, ¿verdad? Artistas que les has dado gorras, pero no se la han puesto. Bueno, se la han puesto en el momento, pero no se la han puesto continuously, right? I can say.
Not really, bro, because si ellos se lo ponen, they keep wearing it.
Yeah.
Si no, ellos no se lo ponen.
Claro.
Bro, yo veo el pana, el que maneja.
Todos.
Bro, con la gorra. Todo el mundo con la gorra menos el artista. So, eso me quilla pila, pero ya cuando yo me junto con ellos, yo le traigo 2 o 3, pero más de ahí yo no traigo.
No more.
Se pegan todo. Se pegan todo.
Claro. How does it feel, right? One thing is to, right, you have 𝐬𝐸, Ricky Ross. What's your feeling when you see them have your hat on, right, in a post or in anything, even in a store or even just a video like this, right? Like, what was your reaction, right, 𝐬𝐸, when you saw Kai in his streaming and he had your hat on, not just one time, a couple of times, because I saw the picture of you posted, right?
Yeah.
Like,
a couple.
what is your feeling, right, in that moment? Like,
Honestly,
my hat's on.
it'd be really surreal because, like I told you, like I real life make them in the house. These are not hats that I'm sending out from wherever to get done. It's not like I'm ordering blanks and getting it. No, like I'm buying a hat from whatever store or whatever. I'm gonna get my supplies and I'm gonna put my touch to it.
Of course.
So it's so much. It's such a different feeling because that hat was in my hands, in my room. I had to go and put the rhinestones, all these one by one, with a pinza, and somehow it gets to there. Or, for example, like when it first started getting real with like 𝗘𝗲𝐃, because he would start wearing it every single video, and those are people that you listen to with your family and stuff like that. You watch, like me and my family we watch a lot of like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like on Saturdays there'll be music playing, but all of them is from YouTube with all the videos and whatnot. That's the shit that we watch. And so being in the living room making hats and then a video pops up and it has my hats, it's super motivating.
Definitely.
It's a really weird feeling. Like for me, like the biggest is having 𝗬𝗵 on my hands, because that's not even someone that I thought that would even be reachable. That's someone that I put at like another tier of artists that
another level.
It's untouchable. You when you think of an artist like that, you think of Rip, 5 Suburbans, and 1,000 securities. Like you thinking like that. So like,
how was your interaction like with 𝗬𝗵? Cuando lo viste 𝗬𝗵, ¿cómo fue que le dijiste, hey, mira, esta es mi gorra?
I mean, so
like, ¿cómo fue esa reacción con él? Y bueno, hasta te pregunto porque los tiene en tantos videos. Yo veo que ya ahora es normal.
Y esos son videos que yo pongo. Yo tengo muchísimas cosas que yo nunca subo, de fotos con él, fotos de él, pero hay música atrás que no se puede subir.
Claro.
Pero a mí con él, yo le tiré al mejor amigo de él. Se llama Polo, es el pana mío full. Y con él, como yo te dije, yo espero. So, si yo veo que ellos van para Nueva York, es ahí que yo le tiro, porque uno se lo puede mandar, pero no me gusta hacerlo así.
No.
So, yo esperé meses, bro. Y él me dijo, bro, estamos aquí en Nueva York. Yo lo vi, boom, lo tiré y me mandaron en location para ir para un video. Yo fui para allá, pero ya ellos le enseñaron la página. So, cuando yo lo voy a decir, ¿qué es lo que es, bro? Entonces, bro, me enseñaron la página tuya. Tú eres un psicópata, bro. Bro, ¿cómo tú pones esos diamantes? Tú eres loco, bro. And him telling me that.
𝗬𝗵.
That was different, bro. Cause
en ese momento, ¿cómo te sentiste? Like,
bro,
emocionalmente.
Yo estaba frisado, bro, en verdad. Yo estaba ahí, like, de verdad, bro. Oh, no. And he was like, y la gorra. Boom, yo tenía la funda mía, boom. Take out all the hats. Yo no sabía el size de él o nada.
Claro.
So, yo ando con toda la gorra. Yo ando con 100 gorras, de todos los size. Él me dice, yo soy este size hasta este size. Boom, le saco toda la gorra. Y eso era... Se pasó el chamaquito, bro. Me compró como 20 y pico de gorra. Y él nada más dice, yo, pásame el Goyard. Y ahí...
Bueno, ese es un artista americano. En este caso, cuando you were with Rick Ross, how did you like go with it? You're like, hey Ricky, here's my hat. How did that work, right? Because we're comparing Spanish singers, right? We got American artists. We got.
So I'll
Rick
tell you
Ross,
this: it's a lot different.
Definitely.
It's definitely a completely different interaction. Like with him, like I told you, I went through his role manager.
Yeah.
So I had him in my house for probably like a year before I
Jeez.
met him face to face. And I seen it because when I sent him my stuff, it was during COVID. A lot of stuff wasn't open, and boom, I saw that he was gonna be performing at some spot. So I go and I hit up the role manager like, yo, what's up, bro? Y'all coming to New York? I need to bring him some stuff. He's like, yeah, I got you. And with him, I was waiting outside probably for like an hour downstairs with his security and stuff, and Me and him don't even have no real interaction. It was literally, he was late. His plane got there like 2 hours late. He was upstairs getting changed for dumb long. He came downstairs and was just, yo, what's up, bro? And I was just like, yo, I was like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm like, yo, I'm the one that made it. He was like, yeah, good looking, bro.
Imagine
yo.
Rick
And then he was
Ross.
like, yo, he was like, how old are you, my nigga? And I was like, 24. He's like, all right, bet.
Rick Ross.
You coming to the strip club with us? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we out. Boom, hop in the Suburbans, movie.
It's
with
another
the
life.
hat.
It's different.
With the hat that I make in the crib. So
Wow.
that's what I'm saying, bro. It'd be stuff like that. It's honestly what pushes me every day.
That's
Because I'm not a whole operation. I'm not a factory. I'm not a store. I'm not a team. I'm literally just one person.
One person, that's
Buy a hat, put this stuff on it, and just hope that somebody is gonna fuck with it.
Definitely. Last question I have for you, para terminar esto, porque realmente, bueno, tenemos una colección tremenda con tantos artistas que están. La pregunta que tenemos todos, con todos estos artistas que les vendió las gorras, estado con artistas americanos, al igual latinos, ¿algún día piensas tener tu propia tienda? Y si es que sí, ¿a dónde?
¿A dónde? Primero tiene que ser Nueva York. Y después de ahí, Miami, cosas así, pero downtown, Soho, algo así. That's the dream.
Ya. ¿Qué le dirás a un muchacho ahorita, una persona ahorita que está tratando de colaborar con un artista, así mismo como tú has hecho con estas maneras? ¿Qué le dirías?
Que sigue trabajando, sigue el joseo, nunca para el joseo. Los logros, esos son temporales. Like, con una gorra que yo hago en la sala, esa gorra puede ir para Dubai, para Hawái, para donde sea. Y eso es yo sin ayuda. Si tú te pones para eso y tú buscas tu equipo, tú puedes ir lejísimo, bro. Aunque hay mucha gente haciendo lo mismo, uno no puede lograr, nunca.
Bueno, mi gente, esto es, dame esta es la que yo quiero, dame esta.
Oh, yeah.
Paul en Caps, ya lo saben, con todo lo que él tiene, pendiente.